So as you know, in this project, we have a staircase connecting the main floor down to the basement area. And that is not the staircase. So, but anyways, this is framed out for that. And I decided that I was just gonna order a set of box stairs instead of framing these out. Better finished look for anybody who doesn't know what box stairs are. They're kind of prefabbed in the wood shop. Finished look, finished treads, just nice and tight, and they basically bring them on site and we put them right in and you're done, versus framing them out, putting the treads on, getting all the sides together, all that stuff. So the question then is, if you're going to get a set of box stairs, how do you order a set of box stairs? They're not that expensive, guys, to throw them right in. And they're good quality. You can get finished grade treads, or you can get twos, depending. Are you going to carpet it? Are you going to paint it? Are you going to stain it? What are you going to do? But I'm talking like somewhere between $1,000 and $2,000, depending on what you need, but you need to know how to order it, right? From your local lumber place. That's where you order it. So around here, it's Mariotti's, or there's other places. That seems to be that's just the one that I use. So what you would need is you need to know the width between here and there, right? So you need to know your total width there. They're gonna come back and they're gonna give you a quote. It's gonna be a little bit thinner than that, but give them an exact measurement so then they know to go a little bit smaller than that, right, to fit in. The next thing you need to know is you need your total rise, which is from the top of your subfloor. So let me stretch this out. From the top up there, all the way down to your floor, right? Now, I think here it's kind of hard to do. I'm on the phone with me. It was 101 a 10, or it was 111. 111 and a quarter is what it was. And then I told them, I said, listen, I'm gonna be putting flooring on top of that. That's gonna be 3/4 inch thick. And then the flooring down in the basement is going to be 3/8 inch thick. And then he just figured out whether we need to adjust the staircase total rise to account for that. I let him do that. And actually he said, don't worry about it, it's close enough, it's not going to make a big deal. And that's what he did. But anyways, the next thing you need to know is you need your total run, which is how far from where the stairs start, to where they end out here. So your run is the distance of the treads that you stand on. Your rise is where your toe would potentially kick the stair, right? So your totals would be the totals of those items. So there is code to follow in your area. And so you have to pay attention to code on what is your minimum and your maximums on those. So we figured out that mine I can't remember the number right now, but we measured out and mine will end somewhere right around here. So I actually called him back. He had done that with I can't remember what the total rise was, but I said, hey, let's drop that rise a little bit more since I have room to come out a little bit further and make a more comfortable step, So we increased that. It actually added on another tread, and we increased it, and it's going to end out here. What I would do if I were you is go to stairs in your house, wherever you can, a friend's house, measure them, because some stairs feel like you're climbing a mountain. Some are very comfortable. So see what you're comfortable with. The other thing that you want to watch is where does your wall end, right? Nothing worse, at least for me. I'm a tall guy, 6'2". Nothing worse than when I'm coming downstairs and I have to duck my head to get under that lip right there. So where does that end when you're on the stair? If that was right here, I'd be up on the stair and I'd have to duck, but it's back there. So I'll actually be on the floor. It's going to be way overhead. So I'm actually thinking about, there's a bunch of empty space. This is open all the way up, right? I'm actually thinking now that I might utilize some of this space and actually frame this out and maybe add an additional closet here, or maybe this is living room, and I'd say maybe some built-in shelves that are into this empty space here on both sides. I haven't decided yet, but I have the luxury to be able to do that since that's so high. But just something to think about. So when you call your guys, so you want the total rise, floor to floor, and your total width, and then you'll need to know how far you have your run, or let them build it and then measure out your run, how far they come out on the floor, and see if that's what you like. So pretty basic, all right? But it's well worth it for sure, at least in my book. So I hope that's helpful.